Hear me out. Emoji domain Hear me out. Emoji domain names exist. How did I not know about this? If you've been living under a rock, domain names are the names of the websites that you see up in the search bar. For example, Amazon.com, YouTube.com, Twitch.tv, and many more. But now you can buy Peach.com, Croissant.tv, and even Winky Face Crown, Shopping Cart, and Books.com. Oh wait, sorry. Someone's already bought it. But why haven't they taken over the internet by storm? Why hadn't I heard about them before? And why is it likely that you haven't either? Well, in this video, that's exactly what I'm going to be finding out. But first I've got to buy an emoji domain of my own. For this I'm going to use Namecheap. I've got an affiliate link with them, so if you want to support the channel and get a domain name, there'll be a link in the description. Tell you right now, there was not a lot of choice. I bought the cheapest one I could off Namecheap, and well, we'll find out whether it was worth it. So now I have my very own emoji domain name, which I will reveal later in the video. But what I still don't understand is why, one, so many of these domain names were actually sold out, when two, I've never seen one in actual use in my entire life. Not to mention they aren't just sold out with the .com extension, but every other suffix I can think of. .me, .io, .game, .co, .info, .store. In fact, there's over 400 extensions that all seem to be sold out, and that's just for Trophy, Honey, Orange, Cowboy, and Devil. Do you not understand how crazy that is? But why? As far as I can tell, a large amount of these emoji domain names are held in the hands of a few whales that bought large amounts of them, hoping that they'd eventually appreciate in value. Just like this man, Paige Howe. He's been hoarding a lot of these domains ever since 2017, and as far as I can tell, he hasn't stopped. Some of the favorites he mentioned were
the two girls dancing, the party girl emoji, which I really like. We probably priced that one about $7,000 right now. Triple sunglasses, which is the smiley with the sunglasses that really means cool. So all of a sudden you can say we're triple cool. We're triple cool, and people think cool.ws, and so that's what I spend my day doing. I've sat in this chair looking at this screen pondering sometimes, do I like unicorn sparkle or do I like sparkle unicorn?
And he bought alien.ws for $1,000. Obviously this didn't work out for him. All you've got to do is look at the most recent comment. And that's not even my favourite comment on the video. But this was only a gateway into the rabbit hole I was about to go down, because apparently all the popular TLDs, which stands for top level domains, or as I've been calling them, extensions, have outright banned emoji domains from being used with them. So there's no more banana.com or triplemindexploding.tv, which is exactly why Paige was buying domains with the TLD.ws, with .ws being the country code for Samoa. Just like you can have .us for the US or .uk for the UK. Because Samoa has more control over what characters they allow on their domains, they can allow emoji domains, whereas .com is governed by the organisation ICANN, and when they realised scammers could use similar emojis to trick customers, they outright banned all emoji domains, so that they could never be used in any of the popular .tlds. In fact, there are only 11 domain extensions that still allow emojis. So what does this all actually mean? Well, all these domains I said were sold out. Well, apparently they're not. At least not as many as I thought. You see, when it says taken in Namecheap, I assume that for those specific domains, it means they've just been made unavailable by ICANN. And the ones that allow emojis have actually been bought by a real person. So I made sure to check that all the domains I mentioned before were still bought by real people, but just with .ws on the end, and they were. I'm sure I must be getting something wrong, because I can't imagine anywhere in my mind that someone would buy this collection of emojis. What does that mean? What would that website do? What would it serve? What would it sell? I've got absolutely no idea what's going on. If I'm doing something wrong, please tell me in the comments, because I just can't imagine anyone spending 10 quid a year on that. But what I still don't understand is why Namecheap are allowed to sell lipstick.shop when it isn't listed as one of those 11 TLDs. The shop bit, I mean, not the lipstick. The shop is .shop is not on the, yeah, you get the idea. How I stumbled onto a web of lies, or is it just a simple misunderstanding? Well, to explain, I'm gonna have to tell you what domain I bought. That's right, banana.shop. We're selling bananas, baby! The purchase seemed to go for alright and it only cost 79p, but when you visit it, you're greeted with one of the main reasons why none of these emoji domains really took off. If you look at the search box at the top of your browser, the banana emoji has been converted into a mess of characters. Because the browser or web engine or whatever server we're communicating with can't handle emojis, it gets converted into a set string, which is what's displayed here. To me, it kind of looks messy, which is why I think emoji domains would have greater potential if they got converted back. As for my website, I've got absolutely no idea what I'll put there, but if you want to get notified when I do eventually change it, consider subscribing to the channel, because then when I upload a video about this, you'll be right on it.